Have you heard about the latest mega infrastructure project in Mexico? It's called the Interoceanic Corridor, and it's a $5 billion investment aiming to create a new route between the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans. This ambitious project, also known as the Isthmus of Tehuantepec project, could potentially rival the famous Panama Canal. Imagine a shorter, faster pathway for global shipping right through Mexico. But this project isn't just about trade. It's also about boosting the economy and bringing new opportunities to an underdeveloped region. The Interoceanic Corridor, an ambitious project launched by the Mexican government, is designed to connect the Pacific Ocean at Salina Cruz with the Atlantic Ocean at Coatzacoalcos. This route spans 188 miles across the Isthmus of Tehuantepec, the narrowest part of Mexico. The idea is to create a faster and more efficient alternative to the Panama Canal, which has been facing challenges like reduced water levels and increased shipping traffic. This project isn't just a transportation initiative, it's a major economic strategy. The Mexican government hopes that this corridor would attract significant international investment, boost trade, and create new job opportunities in the region. The Isthmus of Tehuantepec has historically been less developed, and this project could bring much-needed infrastructure and economic growth. So, what makes the Interoceanic Corridor stand out? At its core is a state-of-the-art railway system that will handle both cargo and passenger trains. This rail line will link two major ports, Salina Cruz on the Pacific coast and Coatzacoalcos on the Atlantic side. This setup is expected to significantly reduce transit times for goods moving between the two oceans. But the railway is just one part of the story. The project also includes the development of 10 industrial parks along the corridor. These parks are designed to attract a diverse range of industries, from electronics and semiconductors to auto parts and more. The Mexican government has already secured $4.5 billion in investment commitments from both Mexican and foreign companies, signaling strong interest in the region. The corridor is also expected to boost capacity at Mexico's ports, with plans to modernize port facilities and expand their ability to handle large volumes of cargo. This comprehensive infrastructure upgrade aims to make the corridor a key player in global trade, offering a viable alternative to existing routes. The economic implications of the Interoceanic Corridor are substantial. The project is expected to increase Mexico's GDP by 3 to 5 percentage points by 2033, providing a significant boost to the national economy. This growth is particularly crucial for the southern regions of Mexico, which have lagged in economic development compared to the northern parts of the country. Strategically, the corridor offers a much-needed alternative to the Panama Canal, which has been facing capacity issues and environmental challenges. By providing a new route for shipping, the Interoceanic Corridor could alleviate some of the pressures on the Panama Canal, especially during periods of drought that limit its capacity. This new corridor could handle an estimated 1.4 million containers annually by 2033, positioning it as a significant player in global logistics. However, the project is not without its challenges and controversies. One of the most significant issues is the opposition from indigenous communities in the region. Many of these communities feel they were not adequately consulted about the project, and there are concerns about displacement and the impact on their traditional way of life. Some indigenous leaders have spoken out against the project, fearing that it will lead to significant environmental and social changes. Environmental concerns are also a major issue. The construction of the corridor involves significant land use changes, including deforestation and potential pollution of local ecosystems. Environmental activists have raised alarms about the potential long-term impacts on biodiversity and local wildlife. There's also concern about the project's social impact, including reports of harassment and violence against those opposing the project. So, what does the future hold for the Interoceanic Corridor? The project is still in its early stages, with many uncertainties ahead. While the potential economic benefits are clear, the challenges, both environmental and social, cannot be ignored. The Mexican government is pushing forward, hoping to complete the project and start operations by 2028. But the journey is far from over. This ambitious project could reshape global trade routes and bring economic growth to Mexico. But it's also a complex venture with many stakeholders and potential pitfalls. Only time will tell if the Interoceanic Corridor will fulfill its promise or become another ambitious project that struggled to meet expectations. What do you think about this mega project? Is it a game changer for global trade, or does it pose too many risks? We love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to comment below, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories. And hit that bell icon so you never miss an update.